these cues going to be impacting the Indian markets? We have our research team joining in with us this morning to set you up for the trading sessions and tell you what are the important stocks to watch out for in trade. Hormas as well as Sudarshan, thank you so much and good morning to both of you all. Hormas, let me start up with you. What are the important market cues? What are we watching out for in today's trading session? Muted day coming in for the Indian markets again?
The bulls would certainly hope so, if considering the session that we had yesterday. But it's a very important day indeed for the markets because of the fact that a very important Fed decision comes in overnight. We'll be reacting to that tomorrow, and because of which caution continues to prevail across the global markets as well. Yesterday, the US was no different. But for yesterday's session, for the Nifty as well, we closed below the 50-day moving average, breaking down from that 24,500 to 24,800 range on the lower end, closing below the 50 DMA. 49 stocks ended in the red, and unlike Friday's trading session where there was an extremely sharp recovery from the lows, there was no such recovery that came in, because every attempt to recover from the lows was very quickly sold into by from the participants, and it was the index heavyweights, right, that dragged the indices lower. Almost everyone from HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, from even Reliance Industries played a part in pulling the Nifty lower in that 330-point fall. Almost 40% of that came from these top 5 contributors to the downside. Broader markets until this point were outperforming the benchmarks, or at least cushioning some of the portfolios. Even that fell prey to the selling pressure yesterday. 76 on the mid cap index, 73 stocks on the small cap index ended in the red. So no comfort coming in from the broader markets as well. Banks, PSUs, autos, energy, all of these sectoral indices ended lower. So 24,200 to 24,000 now becomes that key support range to watch for the Nifty. For the Nifty Bank, of course, now 53,000 becomes the first important level to scale. And today, of course, it's a big Fed decision. There are 3 listings today. And of course, keep an eye out on insurance and steel stocks as well. But the GIFT Nifty for now is indicating a cautious start for our own markets.
Yes, a cautious start is what we are watching out for the Indian markets. But which are the important stocks that you should be keeping on your radar? Let's start with Ambuja Cement. Now, they've announced an amalgamation of the subsidiaries, that Sanghi Industries as well as Penna Cement Industries. Keeping an eye out on that one. The exchange ratio is Ambuja Cement will issue 12 equity shares for every 100 equity shares that is held. So keeping an eye out on that. Then we have Aditya Birla Real Estate that is in focus. They've acquired around a 70-acre land parcel in Maharashtra. This is for 104 crore rupees. So something important to watch out for. Jindal Saw, they have acquired 31% equity stake in Renew Green MHH1. So that's something to watch out for in terms of acquisition. RITES have secured an order of around 122 crore rupees. And this is for consultancy as well as construction services by Merit Development Authority. Viatech Wabag, that's in focus as well. The project, there's a project with Saudi Water Authority for around 2,700 crores, which was there, which has now been cancelled. So maybe some bit of a negative move that we could watch out for. Aurobindo Pharma, one of its API facilities that was being inspected by the US FDA, that's the Telangana one, and now this is its subsidiary Apitoria Pharma, which was inspected between December 9 to December 17, 2024. They've received 2 observations for this one, so maybe a neutral move is what we could see coming in. Not much of a decline on this front, but surely keeping an eye out on Aurobindo Pharma as well. On that note, those were the stocks to watch out for. But how are the FNOQs shaping up this morning? We have Sudarshan joining in with us. Good morning, Sudarshan.
Good morning, Winnie. So data has turned a bit unfavorable with big selling seen in both cash market and derivative market, and FI selling has led to a sharp fall in index. Both Sensex and Nifty saw a fall of more than 1%. Even Nifty Bank has fallen more than 1%. And slightly like, if I can say so, mid-cap index has relatively outperformed, but still it was in the red. And for today also, GIFT Nifty is indicating a start in the red. Currently, it's down more than 50 points. Talking about the flows in the cash market, FIs have sold more than rupees 6,000 crore. It was 6,410 crore, and DIs have bought around 2,700 crore. Even in the futures market, selling by FIs was rupees 1,225 crore, and they have reduced long positions, cut long contracts by 8,651, and added short positions by 7,400. And with this, long exposure by FIs now reduced to 36%, and on the client side, long exposure remains healthy at 62%. On the options front, 2 call options that were active, 24,500, where we have seen addition of almost 75 lakh shares, and for 24,400 call, we have seen addition of almost 62 lakh shares. On the put side, 24,350 put has seen addition of more than 8 lakh shares, and with this important levels for Nifty, support is now seen somewhere around 24,200, the low that we had hit day before yesterday, and resistance is now at 24,600. Stocks that will be in focus, 3 stocks that have entered ban, those are Bandhan Bank, Chambal Fertilizer and PVR Inox.
Okay, Sudarshan, thank you so much for that.